Here's why I think that the Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus axis in our charts is one of the most potentially destructive axes if we are lacking or repressing one of these energies or are heavily traumatized. So the Leo within us is what makes us want to shine and makes us want to be seen. It's how we share our love energy, our pure, authentic love energy, and confidence that we exude. So if someone grows up and they don't feel very seen, then potentially they grow up to become someone who not only hates when other people are seen or in the spotlight, but they also become someone who needs to suck the literal light energy out of other people, the soul, S-O-L, sun energy out of them. And they kind of become like energy vampires if that Leo energy is afflicted. Then you have Aquarius. With Aquarius, the potential destructive behavior is that innovation without empathy and without a connection to our hearts can cause mass destruction because of technology. And you think of things like cults, like Aquariuses know how to connect to the greater groups and networks. And so with that innovation and how intelligent they are, they could potentially create something that could be very destructive if they don't care about humans and have total detachment away from emotions. Then you have the Taurus, and the Taurus in us is what makes us want to take care of ourselves because we value ourselves. And by taking care of ourselves and valuing ourselves, we see the value in other humans and other people as flawed people as well, but we see the values in humanity. And it also relates to like resources. And so in that sense, if you don't see the value in humans, you then kind of put value into like money and objects. And by doing that, you're putting those things above humanity, and that makes greed just run rampant. And greed is very destructive, obviously, for people. Then you have the Scorpio, and the Scorpio within us is what makes us actively face our traumas so that we can transform and heal them, so that they don't just become repressed forever and we can keep projecting all of our inner deep intense emotions out at other people. So if that Scorpio is super afflicted, then you are someone who craves power over people and you want to exude power. And so not wanting to feel powerful over other people can be extremely destructive. And in the pursuit of power, you lose yourself, you lose your connection to your inner like divinity, really, in the pursuit of power. I think that's what a lot of people are heavily afflicted from, that axis particularly, but I will go over the other axes of the cardinal signs and the mutable signs as well, because all the signs can be potentially destructive. One example I want to give is Trump, obviously, Leo rising. He obviously didn't feel seen by his little daddy, and so he feels the need to destroy everyone. He also obviously has hidden sexuality issues, which also kind of relates to love and authenticity energy. And obviously he cannot be authentic in any way. So we are all now suffering the consequences. And so the sun, being literally the biggest thing in our solar system, has almost, I think, the most potential to be dangerous, because when people don't feel seen, again, they will not only become energy vampires, but they will hate anyone who is seen. They won't want anyone to be happy, because Leo loves to embody joy as well. So if you can imagine someone who's so afflicted in their joy, in their heart, they literally need to cover everyone. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this? I love to talk astrology, and if you're interested in astrology readings, I offer those on my website.